sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Going deep here for Parker. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, it's Pollard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Back now here on EA Sports. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Again, it's Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 32. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's the second-year back, Pierre Strong. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Jones, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Ryland on for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On the draw, it's Pollard, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
2nd down, Prescott. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Patriots will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Now a give here to Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They run once more with Stevenson. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 167 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. This a 2nd and 8. On the handoff, Stevenson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Running left is Stevenson. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading